So, iScale Marketing has just become a pre-approved vendor for the PSG Digital Marketing Solution Grant. That's a lot to unpack in terms of what that means. First of all, this is unprecedented. Not the part about iScale becoming a pre-approved vendor, but digital marketing grant itself is unprecedented in Singapore. All along for the past few years, there have been grants for accounting software, HR software, CRM software, and even branding and strategy consultation and so on, but not digital marketing service. We understand why that is the case, which is what we explain to clients as well. There is no grant for digital marketing because it is a profit center, not a cost center. What does that mean? Basically, digital marketing can bring in revenue directly. On the other hand, investing in software can increase your productivity and efficiency, but you can't really attribute direct revenue to the initiative. So those are considered cost center. There is no direct impact in terms of dollars and cents. Because you can't always justify the software cost as investment, government provides subsidies in order to encourage you to use software and experience the benefits for yourself. However, government doesn't pay for your profit center because it pays for itself, supposedly. You can see the revenue coming in quickly and it is easy to justify the investment for digital marketing. For the same reason, government doesn't pay you to hire salespeople. Salespeople generate revenue directly. That's the difference between cost center and profit center. This is why I was very surprised to see that PSG Grants program has been expanded to include digital marketing solution now. This means that digital marketing solutions such as Facebook advertising or Google advertising are now eligible for subsidies of up to 70% by the government. The program has been going on for less than 1 year only, so it's quite new. Each week, we release new videos on digital marketing, sales psychology, and business growth. Do like, subscribe, and press the bell notification so that when new videos are released, you will be notified. Anyway, upon knowing about this program, obviously we quickly went to apply to become a pre-approved vendor with the government. Over the past few months, we went through many rounds of evaluation. We had a very long report to detail our step-by-step methodology in terms of exactly what we do for our clients, along with many case studies and so on. Long story short, we got accepted, and I am glad to say that we are now a pre-approved vendor under the PSG Digital Marketing Solution Program. It's been a long process, and I must say that the government is really very careful with taxpayers' money, which is a good thing. If you have applied for the PSG grants for solution software before, this one is quite different. You see, this program for digital marketing has been started for less than 1 year with only very limited quota. Compared to PSG for software solutions, there are only a small handful of pre-approved digital marketing vendors and each with limited quota. So we can see that government could be trying this thing out. It is probably a beta or trial program. After all, software is different from digital marketing. Government probably will see how it goes with the initial group of SMEs that apply for the grant and decide the next step from there, whether to continue, expand, or to stop the program. They will see if the SMEs really derive any benefit or is it just a waste of money. All of us vendors are required to also clearly indicate the tangible results we can produce for the clients in our package. In our case, we have to produce 200 to 500% ROI, return on investment. That will be a benchmark to decide if the program is a success or not. Actually, it's just nice for us because we always want to measure our impact as a company as well. We do not like the idea of doing digital marketing for the sake of digital marketing or launch campaign to go through the motion only. We want our work to matter and to really impact our clients. Having been appointed as a pre-approved vendor, I think it's in line with our direction as well. So given that digital marketing can really help SMEs, why is it that government only introduced the scheme now? Or why did they introduce the scheme at all since digital marketing is a profit center like what I said just now? I personally believe COVID was the impetus. You see, during the COVID period, many SMEs started to look at digital marketing in a different light. In the past, they may think digital marketing is optional and they can rely on retail traffic or roadshow canvassing or other offline methods. But when COVID came along, these options are no longer feasible. They have to turn to digital marketing. And not just that, people's buying behavior has also shifted. We started spending more time online. We started buying more things online as well. And humans are creatures of habit. We don't like to change things. Once we start doing all that, there's no going back, even after COVID. And now, 2 years plus later, COVID is still around. So it appears that digital marketing is no longer optional. Let's say if there's any more circuit breaker, fingers crossed, the only way to reach your customers is via digital marketing. It's also during the COVID period, we started to see a new group of traditional businesses inquiring with us as well. I believe that government recognized all these trends as well. they really want SMEs to start going into digital marketing and not just create a Facebook page or a Google My Business page or other basic stuff. Government is subsidizing the advertising activities to encourage SMEs to do more than just the basic digital marketing stuff. For any of you planning to apply for grants or any grants in Singapore, there's a very important background information that you have to take note. Some of you have been in business long enough to remember PIC grant. It was the very first version of grants for SMEs in Singapore. It was prevalent about 7 to 8 years ago. PIC is for software and productivity related expenses, but some people bundle all kinds of things including digital marketing and then apply for the grant. There were a lot of funny business associated with PIC. In fact, recently a number of people were sentenced in court because they abused the PIC grant. Anyway, PIC was scrapped and then there is ICB, MRA, EDG after that. But with each version, the process becomes better and better. It became more and more stringent. At the end of the day, here's a rule of thumb to follow. Don't apply for grant because of FOMO. I know as Singaporeans, we are all kiasu, but don't apply just because other people applied. You have to buy the solution only if you need it, not because there's a grant. Eventually, if you don't put in the effort to use the solution, it becomes white elephant and it's useless and the money is wasted. After that, government makes it harder and harder to apply for grants to prevent abuse, to the point whereby there's no grants anymore. We don't want that to happen. So it starts off with individual. On our end as a vendor, we also only work with businesses that can truly benefit from digital marketing and from our services. Otherwise, the grants will be wasted. Thanks for watching this video. Do like, subscribe and press the bell notification so that when new videos are released, you will be notified. I'll see you soon.